Good morning, students. Welcome to the session. In this session, I am discussing the concept of potential energy of electronic system with you. So, I hope you have started the syllabus of 12th, and this is another very important topic. So, let's start this topic. Let's suppose in the first example, let's suppose this is the this is the wait for 1 minute. Okay, so here we have a source charge. let's suppose its value is let's suppose its value is 100 coulomb, or let's suppose its value is not 100, its value is q1, and this line is not here. We are taking a charge q2, we are taking a charge of q2 from a point infinity. So v2 v1 dash is the potential due to q1 at infinity point, so it is 0. Can I write it as wait for 1 minute, can I write it as v1 at infinity? So I am writing potential due to v1, potential due to q1 at infinity is equal to 0, because potential has formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 by r, and when the r approaches to infinity, then the potential will become 0. So I want to say that potential at this point due to potential at infinity due to q1 is 0. So you can say initial potential is 0. Now this point is moved towards this direction from infinity to a point in this way, so it reaches here, and let's suppose this is the sign of this charge q2. So this is the charge q2 that is taken from infinity to a point. Let's take it as point A, and let's take it as point B. So due to potential, suppose this point has potential, Vf. So Vf is the final potential due to charge q1. So it is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 4 pi epsilon naught, then q1 by distance between A and B. Let's suppose it as r. So here r I can write. So students, this is the value of V final, that is the potential at point B due to charge at A. This is the potential at this point due to this q1 charge. And V initial is the potential due to q1 charge at infinity, that was 0. So I hope two potentials is clear. V initial is 0 and V final has this value. So students, you can see, if I erase everything that from beginning, so you can see that these are the two charges. This one is A, that is the source charge, and this one is B, that is the charge that has taken from infinity. So it has q1 value, it has, let's suppose, q1 value as I said. So the amount of work done for taking q2 charge from infinity to point B, this was the point A, this was point B. So amount of work done from infinity to B is equal to final potential minus initial potential by the charge that is taken. Like the charge that is taken is q2. sorry, this definition is work done from infinity, uh, okay, work done per unit charge. So v final minus v initial is equal to work done by q2. This will be the right expression. So we know the value of v final. V initial is infinity, at infinity 0, so it is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Then we have q1 by r. Up to this I think you have cleared the doubts. Now this q2 will multiply with this q from denominator to numerator, and your work done is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 into q2. So this work is stored in the form of potential energy of system. So I hope this is clear. If a charge is taken, if two charges are there, then potential energy is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r square. Now I will discuss about the three charges. I hope this is clear. Okay, so now I am taking another example where three charges are in the straight line. So let's suppose this charge is charge A, that is q1. Let's suppose another charge, this one is q2, and then we will take another charge, that is q3. So first of all, let's suppose this distance is r, and this distance is total, this long distance from this to this charge is r, 2r. Let's suppose this distance as r1 and this distance as r2. I hope this is clear. So I am taking r2 and r1. So first I will assume that this charge is at position A, this is a source charge, and this charge B is at infinity, and we are taking it from infinity to point B. That means small amount of work done will be done here when we are taking q2 from infinity to B, and that work done we have calculated is, that work done is given by, so work done, I am writing work done here, work done from infinity to B, that is equal to potential at point B minus potential at infinity due to charge q1. So only q1 is the source charge, so this potential at infinity by q2, this we have already calculated, and its result comes out to be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 by r. So I am writing it here, work done from infinity to B is equal to 1 by, I am writing it k now, k is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, so I am writing k here, so k into q1 by q2 by r1, where r1 is the distance between A and B. This distance is r1. Now I have taken another example. Let's suppose another charge is placed here, that is C. Let's suppose this charge is C, and we have taken it from infinity to here, we are taken it from infinity to point C. That means at infinity potential due to charge q1 as well as charge due to potential due to charge q2 is both 0. So potential at infinity is equal to 0. I hope this is clear. So due to any charge, potential at infinity is 0. So V initial is 0, that means, and V final, so Vc or V final is equal to potential due to charge Q1 at C plus potential due to charge Q2 at C, because if we are taking C, then there are two source charge, one is Q1 and another one is Q2. So I hope this is clear now. So V final we can write 1 by, I am writing K here, K into Q1 by R2, where R2 is the distance from A point to C point. This is the potential due to Q1 plus K into Q2 by, let's suppose this distance is R2, R3, let's suppose this was R1, we have taken it as R1. This bigger distance is R2 from A to C. B to C we have taken R3, so we can take it as R3. This is equal to work done from charge infinity to C by Q3, and then this Q3 will be multiplied with the left hand side. So you can say, if I write again, so if we have taken three charges, this charge and this charge and this charge, so this is Q1, Q2 and this is Q3, then you can say work done, this point, let's suppose I am taking let's suppose this point as A, this as B and this as C, and this distance is R1, this is 1, this is the longer distance is wait for 1 minute, the distance between A and C is R2, and the distance between B and C is R3. So work done in moving charge infinity to B, work done by moving charge Q2 from infinity to B is equal to K into Q1 into Q2 by R1. Then the work done by moving charge infinity to C, now I am talking about Q3 charge, is equal to K into Q1 into Q3 by R2, because R2 is the distance from A to C, and plus K into Q1. Now I will take Q2 into Q3 by R3 now. So simply it means when three charges are there, we have to multiply Q1 into Q2, then Q1 into Q3, then Q2 into Q3 and distance between them. So another example, if I take, let's suppose there are four charges, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's suppose I have taken four charges and distance between them is 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. So total distance is 3 meters. So it is taken as Q1, this is Q2, this is Q3 and this is Q4. So we will, if I have to find the amount of work done of system, then that work done is equal to, so I have to take Q2 from infinity to this point, So in case of Q2, only this will be the source charge. So I will write K into Q1 into Q2 by 1. In the next case, when I am taking Q3 from infinity, there are two source charges, Q1 and Q2. So and I write K into Q. Here I will write Q1 into Q3. I am taking Q3 and distance between 1 and 3 is Q1 and Q3 distance is 2, plus this is the work done due to against the Q1. Now we have to find the work done against Q2. So K into Q2 into Q3. Now distance between Q2 and Q3 is 1. Now next we have, when we are taking Q4 to from infinity to this point, then there are three source charges. So three more values will be there. So I am writing them in numerator. So okay, I will move the screen downward. Okay, wait for 1 minute. Wait for 1 minute, students. Okay, so now I am writing the values that are due to, we have taken Q4 from the point. So now I am writing values. Okay, so wait for 1 minute due to some error. Now it's okay. Yes, so till now this is done. Now I have to find the amount of work done by moving Q4 charge from infinity to this point. So it will be K into work done against the charge Q1. So Q1 into Q4 by distance between 1 and 4. Distance between 1 and 4 is 1 1 1, so it will be 3, plus work done against Q2. So K into Q2 into Q4, distance between 2 and 4. Distance between 2 and 4 is 2. Then we have again addition, K into Q. Then we have Q3. Okay, so then we have Q3 into Q4. Then we have to find the distance between 3 and 4. So 3 and 4 distance is 1. So this is the amount of work done. This is the work done of the system. So you can say this is the potential energy. Total electrostatic potential energy of the system is given by this relation. So I hope this is clear to you. Now I hope this is clear. So you can take the screenshot of this one. Here we have 4 charges, and I have calculated the amount of work done, and distance between the 4 charges in each case is 1. This distance is 1. So I hope this is clear to you. This question is clear to you. So it is a very important question from examination point of view. It is 1, it is also 1, and it is also 1. So distance between Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 is 1 1 1, and I have taken the 4 charges, Q1 here, Q2 here, and Q3 here, and Q4 is next. So I hope this is clear to you. So you have to comment me the in the next video, you have to comment me the work done. So I am writing here a question. You have to answer it. So on the straight line, I will discuss this question in few minutes again. So I have taken a 3 charges. Okay, I am taking 4 charges. I have taken 4 charges here, and this distance is 1 meter. This is also 1 meter. This distance is also 1 meter. So I have taken 1 meter distance, 1 meter distance, 1 meter distance. This is the charge plus 1 coulomb. This is the charge plus 2 coulomb. This is the charge minus 3 coulomb, and this is the charge minus 1 coulomb. So you have to answer me that the energy of the system, this is point A, this is the point B, this is the point C, and this is the point D. So in the next video we will discuss the questions that are related to potential energy. So I will discuss many questions with hexagon type, with triangle type, with square type in the next video. So in this video my aim is to clear the concept to you. So I hope the concept is clear to you, and try to solve this question, and I will discuss this question in the next video. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you.